Hey, hey, beautiful Gemini. I hope everybody had a good sleep, and I'm feeling so much energies here, guys. It's actually draining, but let's see what the universe has in store today for Gemini. Spirit of the great white divine light, what are the messages for my beautiful Geminis? What do you want Gemini to be aware of, Spirit? Gemini, Gemini. Ascending. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. So many of you right now might be ascending on an ascension process. Let's see, Gemini, what's going on? Well, the triple star grid. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. Yep. The holy child, a star seed. I'm a divine child of the universe. A child comes in your reads daily, Gemini, and in this case it might be an actual holy child, a starseed child, formed out of a triangular situation, in a love triangle perhaps. The fallen star, someone is in shame. I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. It's something to do with a child. The priestess. Embody. I am the embodiment of the divine feminine. I know it's to do with a child, guys. I can't get away from this. You are ascending, learning some type of ascension process you've been through, connecting and aligning with higher consciousness. There is a holy child here. You may be a star seed, but I am with the divine feminine here and the fallen star, feeling ashamed of some union that produced a child. It's a divine feminine. The oracle. Forecast. I am the oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. Many of you may have ascended from this situation, learning some type of lesson, but it taught you how to connect with the universe, to become your own oracle, like your own messenger, how to connect with the universe through this ascension process, co-creating to get endless blessings here. You're working hand in hand with spirit. It might have actually been a divine child that was born out of shame. I'm sorry to say, it could have been a triangulation, a third party producing this child. Somebody feeling ashamed about this process now and has learned and has ascended, being connected with the universe, ascending to divine feminine status, learning something. Somebody may have in this situation felt ashamed of their actions, but are no longer feeling shame, stepping into their light with love. So I can't help it, guys, I'm definitely getting a message about a child that was co-created with a third party situation. The child is actually blessed as a star seed. I am the oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. And you're adapting, co-creating with the universe for abundance, to receive endless. It's attracting many, many blessings. You yourself, Gemini, may be the actual star seed. And many of you produced a star seed somehow, somewhere along the line. And if you had a child formed from a third-party relationship, Spirit is saying to not be ashamed. This child is holy. Star seed. Divinely sent. There was an injustice here, and I know that in this situation, Gemini, it was a child that was formed out of a third-party situation. There was an injustice done, and Spirit's all over this. I'm taking that justice card. Justice will be served here. You will be successful. Spirit is saying you're dedicated to whatever now this ascension process is with the universe, that you're co-creating with the universe. Love, happiness, being resilient. Phoenix from the ashes, rising above the shame, rising above whatever had been co-created. Trying to fulfill your dreams, dreaming. This child may have fulfilled your dreams, giving you this love and happiness, fulfilling your dreams. Some type of messaging or moment, movement, fast forward movement or messaging. Getting your balance back, temperance. Claiming your independence, or you might be single now. Somebody else may have, it was about choices, somebody choosing, somebody may have chosen someone else, and or you may have made a choice that resulted in you being a single mom or something to do with that. But Spirit is saying that you're going to be getting fast forward movement. This is getting your balance back, your independence back, making choices. So you may have chosen to keep this child, even though you may have to raise this child alone. It fulfills you. It's your dream come true. It's what makes you happy. It's what fulfills you. may have to do with just like a celebration of this birth of this child. There's an emperor involved here. So it's the child's father. There's some deception involved. There was an injustice that was done in a union that someone thought it was going to get them balance, perhaps a commitment, but there was deception involved in this union on somebody's part. Learning lessons. Somebody had to learn a lesson here. For this beautiful new beginning, this birth of this child, which should have been a celebration of a divine child. Somebody had to learn a lesson. Whatever occurred in this situation, there was some deception, some injustice with this child actually being born, someone feeling ashamed of their deception, deceivious ways, maybe, and it's to do with an emperor. It can go either way. It could have been a divine feminine energy having to learn a lesson with an emperor. Could have snared an emperor into being a baby daddy, thinking that it was gonna fulfill them, but it turned out to be like something that they were ashamed of. Now it can flip the script the other way, and it could be that a divine feminine became impregnated with this emperor's child, baby daddy's child, and then this emperor may have left you a single parent, and it could actually be going to court. Someone in this union was deceptive, and I'm picking up strongly it was a third party situation. A child resulted from it, and now maybe baby daddy is ashamed of that child. See? Somebody may have just wanted to explore their options or try something different, and it may have resulted in an actual child. Oh, well, somebody may have I can't help it, guys. There's a divine feminine energy or a feminine energy that saw this emperor as wealth and became pregnant for the wealth. And now there's some shame about it. It was a deception. I don't know if it's come out yet or not. It was for fortune. It was for wealth. The child was a deliberate act to gain wealth. Oh my goodness. The death is here, signifying rebirth, signifying it could actually, I don't want to say it, but there could actually be a death of a child. If that does not resonate with anybody, it is this union came to an end because of this child. Somebody's shame was somebody else's wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. Things are changing. The death card is here so that things can transform, change. There was innocence here, somebody pretended to be innocent in a situation, but There was deception here. It was clearly a deception about passion. And somebody meditated. Somebody may have ended a situation, had a breakup due to this child, due to this pregnancy. There was competition involved here. I knew it was a third-party situation before, but I'm convinced now that it is. Somebody used the ability to get impregnated to gain wealth, causing a split up, thinking that they were going to get wealthy due to this child. However, that's resonating. They were confident that they were going to get finances. Capitalizing on someone else's generosity, thinking that they were going to get harmony out of it, their happiness, their joy out of this situation. With this child, I can't make it up, guys. It's a pregnancy. It's somebody needed to learn their own self-worth, their own value, knowing what they were worth. That's why the universe got involved. Because this child is actually a holy child. It is a star seed. Yeah, and it's the triad. Triad here, third party situation. Third party again, another 3. In this card, it is having visions. Tapping into your own intuitions, tapping into the universe, forming a relationship with the universe now, working with the universe as your own oracle, your own intuitive, doing the honorable thing of valor, sticking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, no longer feeling ashamed about what happened or the result of this child being born. Someone is stepping in, has ascended, learned some type of higher spiritual lesson, and is being shown visions about this child. This child is actually a holy child because of the way it was conceived. It's like Spirit took something that was to protect this child with the innocence of this child. This child didn't ask to be born. This child is like an innocent child that the universe protected throughout this whole deceptive situation. The universe stepped in to protect this child because the child was intended to be here. Starseed, child, star, protecting, doing the honorable thing, valor. Spirit knew that this child was a star seed. This is a child sent from the universe with a divine purpose. This child is a visionary. This child, somebody tried to control this situation with There's someone here that tried to take control of this situation. Ooh, but they were defeated, Spirit said. The Five of Swords. Defeat. Feeling defeated. Why? Isolation. Eight of Swords. Because they were worried that this would take them down, defeat them. There's a story about a single mom now raising this child who could be a son, a divine son, who was born from this third-party union. Somebody tried to take control of the situation because it's a male, masculine, who tried to control the situation but were defeated, felt defeated by having this child because they were worried that it would like tarnish their image if the, oh my God. They were afraid it would tarnish their image if they owned up to being this. Yeah, that's why the Magician is here. Manipulative, maybe trying to manipulate the baby mama into not having the child, or manipulate the baby mama into denying the child. Or it could have been that the baby mama manipulated the male energy to have this child, thinking it was going to give them their wealth, success at this emperor's expense. Now what's happening here, someone take it as it resonates. It can be roles reversed. There's definitely a baby daddy that was manipulated into having a child. It was a setup. It was intended. It was deliberate to have this person father the child, using the child as a weapon for control, for finance. End of story. Someone got shamed from this situation. If it was a female energy that did the deception, the truth has come out. And now shame is here. This may not be the father. And it can be roles reversed. It could be that the male energy did this to the female energy, so Spirit got fed up with the situation, stepped in to protect the innocent child from one or both parties, because it was divinely sent. Someone's trying to get courage and strength to make a decision. They're at a crossroads, trying to be strong to either move on, move forward after this manipulation. It was a one lover here. This is Gemini energy with the lovers. So it's one of the two. You'll know your own story, but it definitely is a story that Spirit wants to be known, because one party in this union was lying, deceitful, telling secrets, doing things secretively, entrapping one person. One party was lying. Someone is gaining a new perspective about all the burdens that they caused, and are the card of being determined here, determined to burden someone deliberately someone is burdened by now this child and is determined maybe to cut this child out. I don't know. Someone in this situation, and I'm thinking the male energy, is burdened by this child. I'm just saying it straight up. Trying to listen to their intuition, being guided by spirit about this plan that led to a third-party situation, heartbreak. Somebody in this situation, and I'm thinking there are no winners in this situation. Not the male, not the female, and not the innocent third party, which in this case is the child. That's why the universe stepped in to protect this child, because it was divinely sent. And spirit, honestly, doesn't care for which party did this deception. The universe is protecting that child. This child was formed out of deception. Spirit took compassion upon the innocent person in this whole situation, which is the holy child. Tower's hit. Doesn't matter what side of the story it is, the tower hit. Spirit destroyed this tower, set up the tower, and now somebody's living in fear about, again, it's one or both parties, or maybe both parties. There is opposites here. Duality. The Chariot. Fear. Fear of their choice. Fear of what they chose. Fear of taking control. Fear of moving forward. Fear of how to proceed. But Spirit's saying there's a higher authority here overseeing the entire situation to make sure that this is a fair outcome for the innocent. The truth has come out about this situation, and now someone is afraid of an authority, which in this case literally could be there's another energy here. Fearing the truth, fearing authority. What's going to happen when the truth comes out? The shit has hit the fan, and if it hasn't, it's going to. The shit is literally hitting the fan. The truth is coming out. This could be a DNA test being asked for. This could be an authority of the universe standing in to make sure that something is balanced and fair. This could be an actual court making sure the child is looked after. Yep. Spirit saying the truth is out. The truth is declared. The truth is out. An official ruling. Now somebody has had to, somebody got ghosted here, or somebody is feeling the repercussions of their actions. Either or, somebody is feeling pretty depressed, afraid. Queen of Wand energy. There's a third party. This is also vibrations. Someone's vibrations are being raised in a situation, or it's someone's got ghosted, because I'm telling you, someone was in the vibe of using their beauty, using, it can actually be that somebody was using their attractiveness, their beauty, to use this to manipulate somebody passionately. And work pretty damn hard at using, it's a female energy. Because somebody may have just simply wanted to explore or was curious about someone sexually, and it led to more, which resulted in a divine child. And now there's a lot of disappointment, and somebody got abandoned. This is like, there was a disappointment, a truth came out that was really disappointing. The 5 of discs that are here in this deck says the destination. It says destination. This is like orphan energy here. This is like being left out in the cold, being abandoned. Someone got really disappointed in the truth that came out, and may have abandoned a child. The truth came out about the deception. It may have been brought to an official, found out that they were not the father of the child, that the female energy may have had more than one option. And if it's not, it's the baby daddy may have abandoned the feminine when they found out the truth. Someone, regardless, has had to go do some thinking about their actions. And in this case, it is the Empress. Which is why the Empress is here. Feeling like a fallen star. Shamed. Feeling shamed that the truth came out. I'm sorry, Gemini, if this is your situation, but Spirit is saying the universe got involved here because this child is divinely protected. That is the innocent tile. There's no one innocent in this situation except for the child. That's why the universe took over, stood in to protect this child. Because the child, look at this face. Guys, this child is a holy child, an innocent tile, a starseed, divinely put here by Spirit, divinely protected by Spirit. And Spirit's like, you know what? I don't care here. Emperor, Empress, vice versa. I'm protecting this baby. the baby that was created from this union, the baby that, guys, what a heavy energy, the baby that caused a breakup between a true divine feminine and masculine energy, involving a third party that used their beauty, their sexual prowess to lure a masculine away from a divine feminine, to have this child for money, for wealth. Spirit stepped in to protect the child that was born out of deception. Wow, guys. My heart goes out to that little child. My prayers are with the child. And it doesn't matter who in this situation did the wronging. This child is a divine child and needs divine protection, because being a starseed is not an easy job. That's why the universe took over control of this situation for this child's sake. Knew about the deception, knew about the plan, and interceded on the child's behalf. That's a child of the universe. It doesn't matter who the mother and the father were. Spirit saying that child is divine and is divinely protected. And my prayers go toward this child. Take care, Gemini.